Hey everybody, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. I had a lot of people recommending recently that I try out Shein. I believe that's how it's pronounced, S-H-E-I-N. So I ordered a bunch of stuff. I'm going to do two different hauls on it. One is going to be clothing. The other one is going to be some tech stuff. Is one of the things I'm wearing from Shein. All the stuff I ordered was super cheap, and this thing is super comfortable and nice. So first up today, we're doing the tech stuff with a little bit of clothing. But anyways, so as I go through, I'm gonna pull the clothing stuff out, set it aside, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the tech. Let's get into it. Okay, first up here, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you certainly know that I like gaming stuff and I like keyboards. So right here, we have the Magigi Star 61 mechanical keyboard. This was around $22. Prices will be up here, like normal. Now, I am not a keyboard snob, but I love all of the different customization, qualities, clicks. You talked to me a year ago, I wouldn't have cared. But this entire YouTube channel started with me getting a really cool keyboard and just being completely obsessed with them. All right, starting up right here in the box first, looks like we have some extra keycaps. Looks like they are red, possibly double shot. Then we have a USB-A to USB Type-C cable right here. Then we have a keycap and switch puller. This one's a little bent in, but it'll work. A little bit of an instruction manual in there. All right, sliding that to the side. So let's check out our $22 60% keyboard. It looks really similar to a lot of the ones we saw on Wish and on TEMU in the past. Let's give it a quick sound test. Got a little bit of a hollow sound. Could definitely use a little bit of sound dampening inside, but overall, not bad. Let's check the flex on the board. Very solid board, very minimal flex. I'm just gonna pop off a couple keys here, take a quick look, and then we'll get on to the next item. All right, looking down inside of here, you can see that mine came with the blue mechanical switches. A lot of people these days kind of prefer linear. If you don't know the difference about that, go watch one of my other keyboard videos. I'll link it up here, and I give a really good explanation of the multiple switch types and options. Down inside, I also noticed a screw, so you could totally take this entire thing apart. You could pull out all of these, and you can totally customize the sound of this keyboard, starting in at only $22. Now, for a hot swappable with extra keycaps and USB Type-C, that's a really good deal from what I've seen so far. Now, if you're looking for something that's wireless as well, that's not going to quite fit in this budget. But if you want to get into the world of customizing your own keyboards, this would be a great start. All right, on to the next items. Coming in next, now this is just a little tiny speaker. I thought it was super neat because it had a retro look to it. This came in at just over $5. If you have anybody you know who's kind of a retro type person, it might be a neat gift for them. So inside, a little disappointed in the micro USB, but for $5, I didn't expect a lot more, but check it out, there's the cable. Then you also have an aux cable. Now these are becoming a rarity in today's world, so get them while you can. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, that's super cool. So it's got a passive driver on the back, probably one speaker in here, and I'm guessing this is the volume knob. I'm not expecting great sound out of this, but it certainly looks cool. Let's plug it in and check it out. Now in the future, I'm going to be testing out most of my products with this box here. This is the FJ Dynamics Pony 500 power bank. I'm going to have a video coming out on that here soon. I really like these power banks. I find them super interesting. They did not pay me to say that. I just really do. And it's not just this power box. I find all power boxes quite entertaining. All right, so if you look on the back here real quick, it says it has a 40 millimeter speaker, 3.7 volt lithium ion, 400 milliamp hour battery. And then apparently it'll also charge out with the USB. You have a space for a compact flash card, a little tiny micro SD card right there, and then your aux input. Press and hold this button. Oh, we got Bluetooth mode started. So while I go ahead and pair this, I will say a lot of problems I've had with these really tiny speakers in the past is that in general, my phone happens to be louder most of the time. Let's see if that's the case with this one. All right, so it shows up as HM11, powered up pretty easy. Looks like I have 40% battery currently remaining. We're gonna go ahead and test it out on one of my videos first. All right, see if any of this comes through the microphone here. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to get it, but let's check it out. Now, if you've seen any of my past videos where I built a computer, unboxed an RTX 4080, you know, when I unboxed the 3D printer,
Tech, we wish would come back. Let's go.
Couple other fun things like that. All right, so we're gonna start on the top here. Overall, it's loud, it's pretty muffly, sound quality's not great. The Bluetooth 4.0 features do work. It does allow me to switch forward and back. So again, for $5, is this the best sounding speaker for $5? Probably not, but it looks cool. On to the next product. So working on computers a lot, it never hurts to have an extra mouse around, but if you're a gamer looking for a cheap mouse, maybe this is it. This right here is a mouse called the wireless mouse. Extremely creative naming scheme. I got it in black. Now, this came in at just under $10, so my expectations are going to be as such. I'm not going to look at this like a $60 mouse. All right, first off, I will say that it looks pretty good. The clicks. So your left and right pointer buttons here are actually quite quiet, and I kind of like it. They have a good feel to them. Scroll wheel feels solid. Side buttons are really loud, but still sound decent enough. Now this is wireless. Comes with a USB dongle mounted right down inside. Overall, the silicone feet in the bottom feel really nice, and it charges with USB Type-C, under $10. Now this in here, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a test, and then at the end of the video, I'll come back and give you guys an actual review. Maybe I'll play through a game of Warzone or something with it, see how it feels. Okay, the next one, it was there, so I clicked on it. These are the technology glasses. Honestly, I got these because I thought they'd be kind of funny. Figured my kid would get a kick out of them. These were really cheap, and I imagine they just have some LED lights in the side, but let's check them out. Looks like on the side, they do not come with the battery. That appears to be a CR2032 is my guess. So I will go see if I can scrounge up a couple of these, and we'll test it out. All right, so for $5, they're kind of neat. Pretty easy to see through considering all the lights. You know, just thought it'd be something fun to add. It does take a CR2032 battery on either side. So you have lights in here. They're gonna be dispersing throughout the lenses on both sides, these little white patterns. This one says freedom on both sides. Just something kind of neat, thought I'd show it off for $5. All right, on the station of tech, I'm a big fan of desk pads. My preferred brand at this time, Linus Tech Tips. It's really hard to beat a $30 desk pad. But over my time doing all these TEMU videos, I did find a couple of neat ones on there. So let's check this one out. A little smaller than I thought it'd be, but I'm sure it's the exact same size they said it was. That's on me. I tend to not read all the way through. I will say it has a bit of weird smell to it. I don't quite know what that is. It's not bad, it's just kind of an odd smell and it stands out a little bit. It might go away after a while. But it does seem to roll out nice. Seems like a decent little mouse pad. Feels good on the hands. I don't know if it's big enough to call it a desk pad, but if you had a smaller setup, that's not too bad at all. All right, coming back to the mouse, I did take some time, test it out, played through a game. Honestly, super comfortable. The button clicks feel great. It's nice and smooth. I don't exactly know how long the battery is going to last. Probably a fairly decent time considering. So this is the model M6. Feels good in the hand. It's got kind of this matte looking top, which really hides the fingerprints. And the DPI switcher works great. as you click through. It doesn't have any color changing that really shows you what the DPI is at. Not a game changer, but it works great for the price. Highly recommend this mouse, absolutely. $10. This is just as good as just about anything else you'd get, and it's wireless. So make sure to check that one out. USB-C, wireless, feels great. Changing DPI, simple enough. So being my first haul from Shein, you can correct me down below. You guys let me know what you're thinking if you want to see more of this. I'm going to have the clothing haul coming out. It's not quite tech, but it seems like something fun to do, and I have had requests for it. If you like this kind of content and want to see more from Shein, please let me know. I have some videos coming out from AliExpress, a couple more TEMU videos, obviously. I know you guys like those. But I think it's just kind of fun shopping from these budget marketplaces. So if you like this kind of content and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.